Hey there, folks. So, today's probably be a relatively quick stream, and I started a bit early too. But you know what? Too bad if you don't like it. Sorry if you're trying to tune in exactly on time, and I started a little early. But I'm gonna take my time a little bit today anyway. Basically, I had a stream not too long ago where I showed this cartridge, Space Mission. And I asked if anybody knew what it was, and nobody did. Or actually, I asked if anybody knew what system it was for, and nobody knew what system it was for. And it's actually for a system that's called the Arcadia 2001, which is a really interesting system that most people have not heard of. It's pretty obscure. It's a really, I don't know, there's a lot of weird, interesting things about it. And I was spending some time trying to get this thing to work, and this could have been a video, like, a preloaded video rather than a stream, but I didn't really have anything else to stream tonight. I wanted to do this, so please bear with me, and hopefully some folks will join and participate. So, this Arcadia 2001, the console, I think, came out, like, in 1982. It says here, where is it? It says here on the side, copyright 1982 for this game. But the console was made by this company called Emerson, which is still around. It's like they made radios and stuff. And I guess back in the early 80s, everyone was making consoles because it just seemed like the video game market was like exploding. And that was until the crash of 83 when, everything fell apart basically. This was in 1982, and I don't know if it's a coincidence that it's called Arcadia 2001, and we have another machine called Atari 2600. But this machine, I think, was intended to compete with the Atari and with the Intellivision, the ColecoVision. Does it actually stand up, too well? I don't know. The cartridge is pretty big. Also, one thing I want to say is that, like, right off the bat, is that one of the really weird things about this this system is that it had lots of clones in different parts of the world. So, in Canada, it was called the Leisure Vision, for example. In Germany, it was called, like, the Schmid or something. In Italy, it was called the Leonardo. Basically, everywhere you go, there was a different console. That some of them were slightly different, but they were all, like, mechanically and, I guess, technically compatible, so you can play the same cartridge in any one of them you wanted to. So this is pretty big for a cartridge, I think. But, like, I have this game I don't have in the box. It's considered to be a pretty uncommon game for the system, although not too rare. I have a box copy of this game, Jungler, and this is a common game for the system. And let me just show you what this cartridge, this one, looks like. This cartridge here is like twice the size of this one. It's the same system. This one is like gigantic. I don't know why that's the case. Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? So, I mean, like, I don't know, but this is big. Some of them are big, some of them are small. They all have this cool, like, color scheme on the logo. They all have, like, nice artwork. Here you go, like, sort of watercolors, and they're all numbered also. Like, so this Jungler game here, it says on the back it's cartridge number 23, and on the box also it says it's 23. And then the Space Mission is cartridge number 9. It says here cartridge number 9. Ryan says, I never heard of this. I researched a lot of obscure consoles. Yeah, like I said, probably right before you joined, Ryan, it's like super obscure. So this one I don't have the manual, but like on the back they tell you like lots of stuff here. So, well, once I get the game running, I'll read this to you guys so you can see what it says. But let's first talk about how I actually got it to run. So first of all, the way I do my in general, where's that thing? What did I do? I dropped it on the floor. Here it is. Hold on a second. Here. The way that I dump my cartridges for like Atari and for this as well is this really cool device called the Atari Max. I did a video on it once. I'll probably do some more videos on it. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Basically, this thing does a lot of stuff, but one of the things it is, it's a cart dumper for Atari 8-bit carts. And there's a USB thing, and this basically plugs into your computer, and then you can dump whatever is on a cartridge. And then the guy made this adapter here, which says on it, it's for Leisure Vision and Arcadia 2001. So basically, all you do is you plug this adapter into this thing here, if I can get it in, and then you would plug the cartridge into the other side, And now I have this like Frankenstein monster thing here, which I could use to dump this cartridge. So that's what I basically did. Now, this emulator is called Arcadia, and I'm going to start up the game, and you see what it looks like, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do to play it. So it's also it's going to be interesting here. All right, so let's see if I can load the game. Already loaded the ROM in. Whoa. That's not supposed to do that. Hold on a second. Jeez. That was a test of the emergency broadcast system. If that had been a real emergency, the broadcasters in your area would give you instructions on what to do in case of an emergency. That was only a test. Now, I don't know what the hell that was. Man, they're still doing it. Let me see if I can reboot the emulator if it'll stop that awful noise. Hold on a second. Gee willikers. That did never do that before when I was playing it. I can just... Okay, please don't do that again. Oh my god, why is it doing that? Why? How come only now it's doing that? I don't have no idea why. I make the volume low at least. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I just turned off the... Why is it doing that? Hold on. Alright, so it's only doing that during the title screen. Alright, so let me I'm going to mute the audio during the title screen, and I'll put it back on. It's already muted. I'll put it back on when it's not going to kill anybody's eardrums. Alright, so this is the title screen of the game Space Mission. Now, okay, next thing I'm going to tell you. The Arcadia 2001 controller basically looked like an Intellivision controller, except, which is held, I guess, held this way. Instead of this little dial here that you can hit left and right, up and down, it had a little stick on it that you can screw in like a Sega Master System controller. So you can use just like a dial, or you can actually have a little joystick thingy. Unfortunately, I don't know of any way to connect a actual Arcadia 2001 controller to a PC at this point in time. So I've connected this Intellivision controller instead to another handy device called the 2600 adapter, which is a really awesome thing that connects all types of devices, and if you don't have one, you should consider getting one. So I have that connected as an Intellivision controller, and I will show you that the reason why is because like this game Jungler that actually I've completed in box, in addition to the cartridge, which I'll put back in, it comes with, just like in television games, it comes with overlays. So it just says almost like one of those Razor phones, yeah. So the way that the Intellivision controller worked is that it had overlays that went over the keypad, and then you had different things that tell you, like, what different buttons do. Close gates in this case, open gates. Unfortunately, it's not perfect. Like, it doesn't... I could try to slide it in here, and it just, like, barely almost gets in, but, like, it's a little bit too wide. I'm actually considering, like, cutting it, like, just slightly on one edge to make it fit, because it would be perfect if it fit. And I don't really give a damn, honestly, to cut it, but, like... Obviously, I'm probably damaging the value of the overlay by cutting it, but like I don't really care. I like having fun with my stuff, so I'm curious if anybody's really objecting to me doing that. But I'm probably going to do that. Unfortunately, for this game here that I'm going to play today, Space Mission, I don't have the overlay. Let me just disconnect it from this thing again. There we go. This game I don't have the overlay, but I was able to research it online and see what you're supposed to do. So let's get the game turned on, and then I will turn that terrible noise back on. Okay, let's... Oh my god. Cut it, Ryan says. I agree. I'm going to cut it. Alright, so... Let's see. How do I start it? F5? No, F1. Alright, so... Okay. I'm going to... I have the audio on now, but I'm going to turn it down because it's just basically space noise. I'll turn it down for you guys too. Tell me how that audio is right now. Is it too loud still, or could you live with it? Or is it? I can turn it down more. I'm gonna turn it down more. It's just freaking background noise. Basically, like it's like crowd noise. All right, so I have the controller here. When I move, well, it's not working right now. Hold on a second. I gotta set the controller properly. Probably that's the issue. Yep. All right. Now, when I move the controller, it moves the view here. Okay, it's good now. Good. And when I press... So you can see that. So I'm moving the thumbstick around. And when I press the fire button... Oh, that's not the fire button. Press the fire button, it'll shoot. I'm pressing the button on the side right now. So, like, so far, like, what am I doing here? I have no idea, right? Like, what are you doing? So there's a little yellow ship that comes, and man, that noise is terrible. There's a little, this little yellow ship that comes, and I can shoot him if I can line him up my sights. And then it makes this really cool explosion. The Atari 2600 baseball credit. And I keep shooting these yellow ships if I want to. And so I thought at the beginning, like, this is the point of the game, but, like, I'm like, okay, if this is the point of the game, what's those blue things that are floating there, first of all? And second of all, why is there all these buttons? So, it can't be that's the only point of the game. Oh my god, I can't even take the sound. I gotta turn it down more on my thing. Alright, that's slightly better. Let me know if you guys can tolerate it. Alright, so let's read this the back of here. Let's see what it says here. Okay. Object is to assemble a spaceship in space. You are the pilot in the cockpit, and your ship is trying to assemble 4 pieces of a spaceship. You're racing against time. You have 2 minutes to complete the mission. You're avoiding deadly rockets from enemy spaceships. You can call for another scene to tell you where you are in time and space. If you get hit, you must relaunch. Excellent sound effects and color. Those are excellent, right? This is a test of skill versus time. Fun for the astronauts. So that's what. By the way, in the FAQ for the emulator, Ryan, there's people complaining about the noise, and the guy's like, "I'm sorry, this is not actually what the thing sounded like. So, like, what are you complaining to me? This is what it's supposed to be." So, okay, there's one key part there. I don't know if you caught that. It says, let's read that again here. Where'd it go? You're racing against time. You have 2 minutes to complete the mission. So basically, that's not a lot of time. You have 2 minutes to complete the mission. I've been messing around, like, shooting these guys, which is nice. I can fun shooting them. So what do all these buttons do? There's this. If you press one of these buttons here, it gives me this. This is the other screen it was talking about. It shows me, like, there's that configuration of one of the ships. There's class fighter detected ahead at 62 horizontal, 85 vertical, but also the space storm is arriving in 0 minutes and 24 seconds. So basically I dicked around for 1 minute and almost 2 minutes. If I press this other button, it goes away, but very shortly the game is going to be over because I don't have any time left. I just press this again just to see, like, and just to draw the screen here, it's taking forever. So I bet you that's also counting in the time limit. Now it's 10 seconds. Alright, so let's wait 10 more seconds. Oh, it's already... See, that did count the time limit. Space storm arrives, mission failed. So basically you get 2 minutes. That's it. And shooting them apparently does nothing. Alright, so let's restart the game. Now, this is what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to launch a ship. I pressed another button on here to launch a ship. Alright, now I'm this red guy, and now I can pick up the pieces of the space station. So this guy's shooting me, and I can put them down. If I can... Okay, I put 2 pieces there. I gotta find where the other pieces are. This guy's shooting me in the meantime. So if he shoots me, I die. Like, you'll see. Let's let them shoot me. Alright, so that guy got killed. But now I can just go in and launch another one. So the only thing that happened is I wasted time, basically. Theoretically, there's a way to shoot them, I guess, while they're trying to shoot your guy, but, like, it seems like you're controlling too much at once. Alright, so there's 2 pieces. Stop shooting me. Okay, there's another piece. Where'd my guy? Okay, there he is. I don't know why he's, like, going through the screen, out the other side. I can't figure this game out at all, really. So I picked the damn thing up. Alright, you picked it up. Alright, I'm gonna put it here. Alright, that's one more piece left. If I go through here the other side, I'll come back. See, that's here now, actually. It's closer to just go this way. My guy is, like, off the screen. Where are you going? Come back here. I don't understand how this controls work, like how the guy flies. Alright, so now I put all 4 pieces together, but the problem is, you can tell, like, by looking at it, that it's wrong. That's not how it's supposed to be. So I have to actually put the piece in the right order, too. While this guy's shooting me. Alright, so take this piece apart, put it here. Take this piece apart and put it at the end. And then I'm done. Space mission accomplished. Time left 34 seconds, so my score is 134. And that's the entire game. As far as I can tell. So I guess you're supposed to keep playing and try to get a high score. So I will play again now that I'll try. But like, I mean, like, the whole freaking game is 2 minutes long. It's like almost nothing. That's why I said this is going to be a short stream, because there's not very much to do. Oh, look, these two pieces are like right on top of each other already. Now, the whole challenge is finding the other pieces. I mean, honestly, if I understand when my guy goes through the screen, you make a phallus and win, basically. Actually, I already did it wrong, because that piece, that's the end piece, and I put it in the beginning. Come on, I got confused the first time, because that looks like it goes there, but it doesn't. It goes here. Where's the other piece? The hell's the other piece? Alright, here it is. Pick him up. Don't shoot me. Pick him up. No, come on. And there. Now, this time, the time left 116 and score 216. So that's the whole freaking game, apparently. Like, that's all there is to it. I mean, I don't know if I get points for shooting these guys. Let me try that. I'll try one more time. I want to see if I get any points for shooting somebody. I mean, it's... Ryan says, that's not a very good game. I mean, I have to agree with you there, Ryan. And this is like, imagine you paid full price for this. And get this guy here. And the whole thing is like just to put together this stupid thing. Come on, get on there. Get on there. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Get on there. Where's the last piece? Oh, there it is, right there. Before I put it on, I'm going to try to shoot somebody to see what happens. Come on, shoot. I can't shoot him even. It's like I can't control the guy. Alright, I got somebody. Alright. Now let's see what happens if I can put this piece on. Time left 1-9, score 219. So I don't think you get any points even for shooting somebody. I don't think you do. So Ryan says, Ninja says there have been worse that Stu has found. I mean, it's not like bad. It's just so short. That should be like level 1. Then you go to level 2 and you got to put together 10 pieces or something. And I mean, like, regardless of what you do, the whole game is over in 2 minutes. Ryan says 1982, though, you'd probably be fine with it. I'm not so sure about that, honestly. And God, that sound. The sound is so bad. So, yeah, I mean, that may be it for today, because all I really want to do is just demonstrate this thing. I have a few other games for the console, like I have this jungler thing here, and I have a couple more common ones only. The uncommon ones are super hard to get. I got this loose cartridge, this uncommon game in Digital Press Store. It was $15. $15! I mean, like, it was loose, but wow, what a bad game. Ryan said they had quite a few games looking at Wikipedia. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see how anybody could play this. Like if you bought this game, let's say you're me, I bought the game. I actually did. I bought the game. Even if it was in 1982, okay, so it takes you a while to figure out what the hell to do. Now that I figured it out, like, what else is there to do? I mean, it's to find where the ship is, I get where the pieces are is the challenge. But once I did that, like, I don't have to even, that guy can't hit me. I'm just ignoring him, basically. Okay, here's the last piece. This will be the fastest time yet. 128. Score is 228. So now I'm like, okay, I guess I just wasted all my money. And like, in 1982, it was probably more than $15. It was probably like $40 or something. In 1982 dollars, which is like, you know, $100 today or something like that. So bottom line, I knew this was going to be short. I apologize for anybody who like loves seeing me stream and that this is a short one tonight. But I really just wanted to do this sort of as a proof of concept. The sounds that they play from the speakers at good time of day. That's what Ryan said. You know, if they want to torture people, there's a really good way to do it. I mean, like, man, it's god awful. But honestly, I'm glad I got it to work. I'm gonna try some of these other games. Like, I'll try this Jungler, and we'll see if it's any good. Apparently, this is actually a licensed arcade game that nobody's ever heard of. Also, it's a licensed arcade game. This is actually in the arcade, and they license it for home computers only on the Arcadia Arcadia 2001, which is why I bought it, because I figured it's an arcade game. At least let's check it out. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to trying some other things on this system, but this one here that I did as the first one is definitely not the best example of a game I've ever played. So with that, I'm going to call it for tonight. It's, like I said, a very quick stream. Thank you, Ryan and Ninja, for being here, and thanks all the lurkers. And if you're watching this after the fact, let me know what you think in the comments. Would you ever play this game? How much money would I have to pay you for you to play this game? Would it have to be like $100, $1,000, $10,000? If I said I want you to play this game for 2 hours, how much money would I have to pay you? And let me know if you've ever played this game, if you've ever heard of this game, if you've ever heard of the Arcadia 2001 or the Leisure Vision or whatever it's called. And like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Ryan says good night. Thank you, Ryan. You too. Have a good night, everybody, and peace out. Do this again soon. Bye-bye.